You know I really don't like it when you do me like that. Uhoro kuningini mayula iwafi no kwa. Sikuwa disapia ongo hera walipo. Mzidu wani mungu ina wubondwa. Owe yani kia wita. Ini maisha wani nganja mbero witi mbwa. The way you wanna play me ini manimo. I have to act the fool for you just to let it go. Baby you know I cannot take your shit anymore. I cannot take it. You can't make me feel a melody. You playing games hypnotic. I wish I could have your body right now. I wish I could have your body right now. You can't make me feel a melody. You playing games hypnotic. I wish I could have your body right now. I wish I could have your body right now. I'm touching my target, spending money for it, spending money for it. Taking my body, before I get to touch your body, Uno upati manjo ndeku pato ndeku bamba. You never listen to me when I tell you, baby, calm down. I only see you on my tango when the sun go down. Like we not in the same town. Sikuwa disapia ongo hera walipo. Mzidu wani mungu ina wubondwa. Owe yani kia wita. Ini maisha wani nganja mbero witi mbwa. The way you wanna play me ini mighty. I have to act the fool for you just to let it go. Baby you know I cannot take this shit anymore. I cannot take this shit. You can't make me feel a melody. You playing games hypnotic. I wish I could have your body right now. I wish I could have your body right now. You can't make me feel a melody. You playing games hypnotic. I wish I could have your body right now. I wish I could have your body right now. I'm touching my target, spending money for it, spending money for it. With my body, before I get to touch your body, I'm touching my target, spending money for it, spending money for it. With my body, before I get to touch your body, You know I really don't like it when you do me like that. You know I really don't like it when you do me like that.
Say my name, boy. Don't ever be ashamed. I know you got it right, boy. Tell me what's your game. When I go up, you come down. When I go round, you go all the way around. When I go up, you come down. When I go round, you go all the way around. Say my name. Ooh. You better say my name. You better say my name. Oh yeah. Say my name. Oh. You need a girl like me to make you feel so good every day. Every day. I need a man like you know that. What do you say? To make you feel comfortable.
Don't do me like that. You just saw a brilliant and graceful and enticing performance from the one and only Nally. And I am fortunate enough to be getting into a quick chit chat with you as we talk all things brand new music and of course all things that people are doing to you that we are talking about and addressing on songs. How are you doing this fine Friday?
I'm doing great.
You're doing great?
How are you doing?
I am doing fantastic. And now, last time we saw you on Whatagwan was when you came in to talk about Problema. And
Yeah.
Problema has been doing its thing on social media and garnering all these views and all this commotion. How would you say the project rolled out versus how you anticipated it to roll out?
Basically, it worked out very well, actually. The reception was good. It was the first time I actually made a song, Shakati. It's my hometown. That was the first video, so people really liked it. And they really received it with so much love.
With so much love.
Yeah, so yeah. went well.
Definitely. Now, I think that is something that is always so unique about you, is the way that you interact and that you connect with your fans. It's always something that's more on a personal level as opposed to just it's a celebrity. Everyone feels like they're a part of the Nally family because you take everyone along on the ride. How would you say you came up with that strategy of connecting with your fan base?
No, I don't think it's really a strategy. I think I'm just being myself,
The connection is organic.
The connection is organic, and whoever is with me is with me. Who's not is not.
It's not with
and
you.
it's not a big deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of big deals, hey, there are two songs that have been causing some commotion along the streets of Windhoek, namely Attention, and of course another track as well that has been gaining a lot of traction and a lot of performance engagement. How would you say these two songs have been for you personally?
With Attention.
Yes.
Attention was a wake up, something like a wake up call for me, because I consider myself a versatile artist. I can probably make any other song. I can be on any other song. But when I made Attention, the reception I got was it was a little bit overwhelming, to a point where I started noticing that a lot of people didn't even know that it was a Namibian song. I saw people in the comments, especially on TikTok, that was like, "Oh, so it's Namibian. I feel deceived." I was like, "Why do you feel deceived?"
Because the sound isn't something that you can textbook to say this is a Namibian sound, and I think that's something that you do so well, is you open up your horizon musically to sound different than everyone else.
Yeah, well, the aim is not really to sound different per se, but to be honest, I mean, music is an international language. It's like a worldwide language. Everybody understands it, but my aim is to tap in the bigger market. Actually, when I make the songs, I'm not only thinking about fan base. I must make sure that it sounds fully Namibian for people to like it. No, I actually shoot for the stars,
and we aim for the moon.
Yes.
All right.
If I don't think I would miss anything. There's a lot of them out there.
Okay. Speaking of not missing anything, on this jam that you performed for us this evening, hey, you were ranting a little bit. You were telling someone to not do you how they did you. How did this person do you, and how did we get to taking that emotion and putting it on paper and pen?
Okay, well, it's maybe a combination of so many other things that happened. So when I got the chance and when I got the inspiration, everything just came at that time. It was like an inspiration. It's not at the time I made the song, I wasn't really going through anything in that sort, but thinking of every other thing that I went through kind of, brought that, energy back, and I was just basically addressing the fact that somebody was there, and then they left.
And
then when things got hot wherever they went, they wanted to come back, but I had already moved from that position.
Okay, so you're saying that you did it to me once, you can't do it to me again.
Yes.
Okay, alrighty. Now, speaking of doing things again, rumor has it that you are working on an EP. It says that you are cooking in the kitchen and you're giving us something delicious. How would you say you are approaching the release of this EP? What songs are you putting on it? What kind of vibes can Namibi expect from this one?
I mean, it's probably gonna be the same Nally style, but with a lot of improvement. Obviously, try to get better with every project that we are releasing. But it's going to be a fusion of Afrobeat. But I stick to Afrobeat. I'm just maybe gonna incorporate in the new sounds
Make it a little bit different.
Yes.
Okay.
But it will always be the Nally style.
Okay.
And it's going to be great stuff.
Okay. Speaking of that Nally style, can we be expecting some collaborations that will create a fusion of a Nally 2.0 on this EP? Who can we expect you to be collabing with this time?
Okay, well, I'm gonna keep that one as
just one. Nally, come on, it's Friday, even end of the month. Just one for spring. Come on, just give us one hint. Come on, you can't just leave us like that.
I will leave you guys like this.
But no.
You know why
Okay.
I want to leave you like this? It's because I want you to actually go and listen to the music. When it comes out, all the features and collabos that will be there will be a surprise.
Will be a surprise.
Yeah.
Okay, when can we expect the date?
It will be in October.
Okay.
End of October.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, you heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. He's giving you just enough, just a little bit for you to keep following him and for you to keep up with him in terms of when the EP is dropping and who you can tag along and see on the EP. But of course, I'd love to keep you here with me all day long, but I've got to let you go. What are those social media handles just one last time?
Nally 100 everywhere. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter or X, which is X now, Nally 1-0-0.
Okay. Well, there you heard it. That is how you stay in touch with him on the social media platforms.
Misty on the beat, let's go.
No, no. Oh, no.
It's Carlo on the beat.
Baby girl, you love me, I feel to carry. Love the way you love me, the way you love me. Then you make me wanna marry, I'ma be your one and only. Oh my dollar for you, yeah for you. What in I go do without you? Yeah, crazy, my matter. Crazy, my matter. Love me, do you really need me? Do you want me? Do you need me? Do you love me? Do you love me? Do you really need me? Do you love me? Do you want me? Do you need me? Baby girl, I know I'm in popular demand. Only you can have my auntie man. I want you all the night. Cause of you, I'm a better man. I know I'm in popular demand. Only you can have my auntie man. I want you all the night. Cause of you, I'm a better man. I'm a better man.
So you say I can have your heart tonight. Doesn't mean you want to be nice. So you say I can have your heart tonight. Doesn't mean you want to be there. Yaro muhina jo, baro muhina jo, shanja hirama uga, baro muhina jo. You me muhina eh.
We are so excited to be at the Independence Arena at Katutura, where of course the Be Free Youth Concert is finally taking place today. A lineup of your favorite artists will be performing, and of course we'll be catching you up with all of that, and that is why we are here. And joining me right now, I am sandwiched between, I'm sandwiched of course between the two most talented people in their field. I'm talking to Lina Sheila and of course DICE, Fresh Topics.
You know what it is.
Fresh to death, I'm all my favorite. You don't even know the own song. Come on, Dice. How you doing, Lee?
Good. How you doing?
I'm awesome. Dice actually created our theme song for Whatagwan, and you don't even know the song.
Whatagwan, boy.
Fresh to death, I'm on my favorite TV show.
I forgot.
Gotta represent.
I forgot the lyrics.
But listen, how are you feeling about being here tonight? I mean, the youth came out to support, and the youth came out to definitely play and have a good time, and I'm loving it. And especially that the project, Be Free, the initiative of it all is amazing. So how do you feel about being here and showing your support and associating your brand with it?
First and foremost, Fresh to Death, I'm on my favorite TV show. Gotta represent. My whole location gonna see me, yo.
You had to do it.
Let's just leave it there. I had to come back. But anyways, yes, it's a beautiful initiative. I'm very proud to be here today. The youth came out, as you can see. I think we should have more and more events like this where the youth can come together to be obviously educated, to be entertained, and just to come together as a nation. I think it's a good step. So shout out to the organizers, and thank you so much for inviting me today.
Yeah. And Lee, how do you associate your brand with the youth? Because I think they are the biggest supporters. Yeah.
I'm also a youth, so basically I'm actually happy to see a lot of young ones that came out. It's their project, it's theirs. So to see them here, just to celebrate just being free, from violence, from abuse, from everything else, I applaud them for just being here and just to support this initiative that was made by organizers. So yeah, it's brilliant. Thank you.
Brilliant, 100%. We definitely are behind this initiative, and shout out to the First Lady. Listen, let's talk about you guys' movie. That is why you are here today. A movie is about to premiere that is this Sunday, where you both are featured on it, The Funeral, which is a project that NBC actually did. So let's talk about your role in this film.
Yes, the film is called The Funeral. It's a beautiful Namibian authentic story that was shot in Aranos. We were there for about 2 weeks. It was shot in Windhoek a bit, but then majority of it was shot in Aranos. I play the lead character called Dixon. Hi, ironic, because some people call me Dixon. So yes, I play Dixon. Dixon is basically the synopsis of the story is a young man from Aranos, come to Windhoek to make it, he becomes successful, and now he's being called back home because it's a funeral, his mom passed away.
Don't give too much, don't give
Okay,
too
not
much.
Exactly. I was going to say thank you, Lee, because I was going to say it's giving away too much of the movie. Okay, real quick, briefly, what is your role in the movie?
I'm his best friend. That's all I can say. And yeah, watch out, man. It's a great movie. You know, it brings out a different character of me. I'm more like a dominant normally, in my but now this time I had to play the soft side, the bubble guy, the joker, the kind of easy guy.
Lee, I've never seen Lee act.
Yeah, no, you never see me act.
I've never seen Lee act.
I'm sure these people have seen me act. You're the only one that didn't see me act. But yeah, watch it on Sunday, 8 o'clock. It's gonna be on DSTV, CakeNet. Yeah, watch out, guys.
Sunday, 8 o'clock, the funeral. Dice is here. Dice, we actually haven't seen you in a minute, so the fans are going to kill me if we don't find out from you how you have been and what have you been up to. When can we expect some new music as well?
My God, it's first and foremost, what an interesting place you guys chose to interview, because I didn't hear what you just said, but I'll say this. On Sunday, Go TV, Channel 4, DSTV, CakeNet, Channel 145. If you miss it, you can always catch it on Showmax from Monday. You can catch it on Showmax and also on DSTV Catch Up. So yeah, stay tuned. The whole country come together. Let's come together as a nation. Let's watch. Let's represent. And let's do this for the country. Let's do this for Namibia. Yeah.
Let's do that. Listen, the festivities are clearly going on. We can't hear one another. We just want to have a good time. But do catch the funeral, starring Dice as well as Lena Schiller, a project that was initiated, of course, proudly by the NBC. 13 local films. Hey, it's all about the youth today, though. So stick around as I'm about to catch up with Waters.